Sonnet 77 by William Shakespeare, 1564 to 1616. Thy glass will show thee how thy beauties wear, thy dial how thy precious minutes waste. The vacant leaves thy mind's imprint will bear, and of this book, this learning mayst thou taste, the wrinkles which thy glass will truly show of mouthed graves will give thee memory. Thou by thy dial's shady stealth may know time's thievish progress to eternity. Look what thy memory cannot contain, commit to these waste blanks, and thou shalt find those children nursed, delivered from thy brain, to take a new acquaintance of thy mind. These offices, so oft as thou wilt look, shall profit thee, and much enrich thy book. Okay, this is a sonnet by William Shakespeare. This is to the fair youth. I think clearly here the poet Shakespeare has given a blank book, a book of blank leaves to the fair youth. And in those days, paper to write on was an expensive thing. So this is actually an expensive and a very nice present. He's given him a blank notebook to record his thoughts, so that maybe he can learn more about himself, learn more about the world. So, thy glass will show thee how thy beauties wear, thy dial how thy precious minutes waste. So thy glass, the looking glass, the mirror, will show how your beauty is slowly wearing away, your beauty is slowly disappearing. This is this idea of time, the thief coming to take away his beauty, and that beauty is a transient thing. Thy dial, your sundial, your clock, your watch, but, well, they didn't have watches in those days, how thy precious minutes waste. And your clock will show you how time is slipping away. It's slipping away almost without you noticing. The vacant leaves thy mind's imprint will bear, and of this book, this learning mayst thou taste. So the pages of this blank notebook, this notebook that I give to you, will carry the thoughts of your mind. It will make eternal your thoughts, and of this book, this learning mayst thou taste, and you may learn the following things, the things that come after, from the notes that you make in your book. So by recording your thoughts, but you will learn what comes below. The wrinkles which thy glass will truly show of mouthed graves will give thee memory. So it will remind you that the wrinkles which you see in your mirror, the wrinkles that your mirror will show, will remind you of open graves. So the wrinkles will are telling you that death is coming, that death is on its way, and this will make you remember people that have died. You will remember death, and then you will value your time more highly. And this is a good thing to learn. Yeah, it will remind you of mortality, and that time is not something that you should waste. Thou by thy dial's shady stealth mayst know time's thievish progress to eternity. So you're going to know how the clock is that time is stealing away towards eternity. And note it, be careful, because time is always stealing your life away from you, and stealthily, without you noticing it, time is progressing, your time is going, and you need to use your time well. And this is an important thing for your for you to learn, that time is always moving forward, time is always stealing from you. Look what thy memory cannot contain, commit to these waste blanks. So things that you're not going to be able to remember, write down the things that you're not going to be able to remember on these blank pages, and you will find your thoughts again. Later you will find what you're thinking about, and these are the children of your brain, the children that have come from your brain, and these children will have grown up, they will have been nursed. So things that you can't remember, write them down in this book, and then you'll find later that these ideas have grown up, have become more mature, rather than the little children they were when you wrote them down. And you when you encounter these thoughts again, they will have matured. Those children delivered from my brain, to take a new acquaintance of thy mind. And like this, you will be able to know yourself better. Yeah, you will these ideas that you will have from the past will be like new people you've met, and you will understand yourself better, because initially these were immature children, these ideas that you wrote down, but they will have grown up, they will have been nourished by your thinking about them, and then these are going to be like a new person you've known, because these are no longer childish ideas. These offices, so oft as thou wilt look, shall profit thee, and much enrich thy book. So doing this often, doing these things often, looking in the mirror, looking at the clock, and writing in the book, these will be good for you, and they will make this book of blank leaves much richer. But I think Shakespeare is definitely playing with the idea here. Much enrich thy book, much enrich your personality. It will make you a richer person. You will understand yourself more, you will understand life more. And that's the idea of this book, so that the fair youth will learn about himself and learn things. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Sonnet 77 by William Shakespeare.